Very simple game.
You don't luck into 18 championships.
You don't luck in the 18 championships at all.
Yeah. Yeah. He's one ugly ass.
He's somebody that I don't personally have to worry about.
Sean Rogan, when we're roughing, he's like, oh, there's 2 Jackies.
Jackie, is this camera ready?
Is this camera ready?
3, 2, 1,
Dodgeball!
Hey guys, and welcome to 3, 2, 1 Dodgeball. I'm your host today. My name is James, and I'm here with
Debs.
Son.
Enzo?
Raf.
and we have a special guest tonight with the two-time Unicorn champion back-to-back, Miss Lily Lau.
Yeah.
Alright, so speaking of Unicorn, today's podcast is a special Unicorn Rankings edition. And what we'll be doing is that the rankings had been posted initially for the VDL list for the guys that are participating. We've created our own aggregate list in terms of who we feel should be ranked in the order that we felt. We'll be posting our own individual rankings at the bottom of in the description, but we'll be going over the aggregate list that we've comprised today, or that we've compiled. Number 15, Manny Rosales.
Manny.
This was based on good looks, he'd be ranked higher.
He'd be ranked like above 1. I did some research. I did some like public survey.
When you said above 1, like really above 1, right? It's a sandwich.
Yeah, but I don't know. Last season, like he had a really good run for like all the male players. Like a lot of the hop players played really well, but Manny, he like stepped it up a lot. I don't know why. Like ever since he started volleyball, I think his reaction time got better. And
Hasn't he always played volleyball though?
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, well, like he started actively posting on IG stories, so I just
That's what it
since
is.
he started
That's
playing.
what it is.
Ever since he got more likes.
Yeah. But what was it? When I was playing on the same team as him for Vote JSAM Monday draft.
He played really well.
Last season, yeah, Coop was just giving him like basic explanation of his mechanic of his throw, how he should position himself, and there was a playoff where Manny ended up like
Catching Cooper.
yeah, like 3 times like in a series, and
Giving away all the secrets.
Coop's,
yeah.
Well, Coop's a great teacher. Taught Manny how to catch,
Yeah.
and Manny caught Coop.
Trong's ranking that he published on Unicorn Cup, I think Manny was ranked a bit too high.
It is only his like maybe second season that he's been playing in Tier 1.
Yeah, but
so, like, experience-wise, he's
yeah,
not
but
great.
based on his recent performance, even for playoffs, I kind of see where it's coming from. Though.
Third season.
Why
Yeah,
is he
well,
so
he's
good, guys?
he will go for the catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll make the catch too.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think he goes for it too much.
Yeah,
right?
sometimes he gets too
Oh,
greedy.
yeah.
Right?
He's fishing for catches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Sometimes you have that mentality of I can catch anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go for the catch.
Once you get like one or two, you feel like you can get all 6.
Yeah.
Like you realistically
like
cannot get all
inconsecutive
6.
too. Because he would do like catch and then catch another one, then drop all the balls that he has on his hand
fucking
to catch for the
blasted.
next one.
But decent throw, good team player. I'd see him more of a 3 or 5. Yeah, playing in the middle, more of a supportive role.
And
And very good looking.
yeah,
Very, very good looking.
I guess yeah. I think he has some shirtless photos on the VDL team photos.
I'm sure you guys can get more.
Sensual snoots.
And that Bruno Mars song too, right? Got some dance moves.
You're making the editing job harder for Gino.
Number 14, one of the Trash Brothers.
The Trash Brothers.
LESCANO.
Yeah. Well, what kind of player do you see yourself as?
Oh,
Trash.
Trash.
one that gets tired pretty fast. One that need a sub. I don't think I'm built for a unicorn.
But be modest.
I like to play 1 and 6
Mhm.
and maybe 5.
Yeah.
I don't know. I throw pretty low.
Yeah.
Like I find satisfaction like hitting people's toes and knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah. You were mentioning earlier that you kind of have to have that reliable guy on the other side for you to play well, right?
Oh yeah. Otherwise I get pummeled.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of games where you're kind of like, the other side dies very quickly and you're kind of I think you're overthinking on the court, and you try going for catches, and you like dive.
They gotta bring them back in.
Yeah, but like
it's a simple thought process.
Yeah.
If they die, I gotta bring them back in.
Yeah. But the best that I've seen you play, like it was actually last season during regular season though. But I think it was on your draft team vote Mark Tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a night where you were like catching everyone, and even at SDL, you said you had a really good run where you were making like so many catches too,
Oh,
right?
you need a double catch, right?
Oh yeah, I made my first double catch at SDL.
Oh shit.
Yeah, against who was it? I think it was
I can't
the
remember.
Fenwicks.
Oh, both of them.
No, it was Donna. It was Peter. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I vaguely remember that. Yeah. So.
So it's Peter and Donna.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
okay.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah. So a counter pick for Peter.
I know Peter was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Peter. Yeah, you were my first double catch.
Number 13.
This guy's coming up. Number 13.
So I'm pretty sure Raph has a lot to say about Tyson.
Yeah. Tyson and Manny, they're like best buds.
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 So we smoke together.
When is the unicorn draft?
20th.
420.
420.
We'll
Yeah.
probably be together.
Yeah.
We're together. Yeah. What can I say about Tyson? Hey, he's actually really fun to play with. When he only knows how to count up to 8 because
No, you mean 10 to 8.
10 to 8,
Yeah.
like in dodgeball terms.
Yeah.
Because at 8 he will always throw.
Yeah.
When we tell him to hold his ball, he will throw at 7.
Hey, that's a 50% increase, okay?
But he has a pretty tricky throw where it dips really hard and it kind of like rises and then goes down.
Tricky for some people.
For some not that.
Can you explain depths?
Easy for most.
For one person.
No, he has the ability to kill a lot.
Oh hell
Yeah,
yeah!
he does for sure.
Yeah.
His throw's like really trippy for like.
Yeah.
Especially that's gonna throw a lot of boss people off because they're not used to Tyson.
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't know his throw, yeah, you're gonna get fucked.
Even some SEL players too.
Yeah.
They don't know Tyson's
Yeah.
throw.
I think Tyson's one of the few players on in this list that can wipe out a team by himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he can do it.
He can do
But
it.
then just lose at the showdown.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
Never letting that go, Tyson.
But the fact that he has that ability is
Oh, yeah.
impressive because there's maybe 5 or 6 players on this list that can win a 5-on-1, and Tyson is one of them.
Yeah.
And he'll always throw that chest pass.
Oh yeah,
Unexpected.
yeah. He will
kill you.
He will get you on that chest pass.
Is he the one that started it or?
He had a team called Team Chess
Team
Pass.
Chess Pass.
Oh,
And that's all I did was chess pass people.
How far did they make it?
Not that far.
That's what I want.
as far as the chest pass.
I think they made it to tier 2.
They made tier 2 finals, and they came out second.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
and
good.
then They basically did chess pass though.
It's all
That's
They
pretty
played
good.
Cable's left-handed team, and he started throwing right.
made the switch. But yeah.
Yeah, really fun guy. I think the best that I've seen him play was.
Mickey Mouse versus some Wong with
You Babu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that one.
that's the best that I've seen him play. Like he.
Oh yeah, cause he threw that was the only game where he actually threw a 2 or 1.
Yeah, and he paid attention to all the crosses.
Yeah.
But I've seen him play
Oh, so the 17.
like that before. But I think he's one of those players where he needs to pay very close attention to pacing himself.
Yeah.
If he goes too ham on Saturday, I think he's gonna run out of gas on Sunday. So
Yeah. He's
He's a green out.
very fun guy.
He does get tired though.
got a
Yeah.
big
He does, yeah.
Number 12, Young, Kevin Young.
Kevin Young.
This Kevin, not
Big
this
guy.
Kevin.
Yeah.
This
Muscle Kevin.
Muscle Kevin.
Muscle Kevin.
They will know this Kevin later, but we're talking about this Kevin right now. Not Bo, but this VDL Muscle Kevin.
I think they
False
know.
signal.
They know Kevin Young. He's
They only have
last
one
season.
Kevin, so.
Kevin Young probably is the hardest thrower on this list. Maybe one of the hardest throwers on this list. One of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not-
Well, I think he is actually.
Top 3.
If,
Top
if
3.
not the hardest.
Top 3.
It's pretty straight though, right?
It's I don't know.
No, he's got some dip on it.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got a new throw.
It's
Yeah.
like
Okay.
It's like mine with power.
nails out of
That's what it is.
Oh my god.
100 times more power. That's his new throw.
Yeah.
It's mine with power.
Yeah, and I don't know. You can't teach throwing hard, right? So always an asset to have a nice strong arm in your corner. Only plays 6, so you gotta have to work around that. But you know, you're probably taking him first round anyway, so if you build around that.
He's making the occasional catch too.
Yeah.
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 Is there any like what was it? All the time where he makes catches, is it usually during a clutch moment or like?
I think when
earlier
you
in the
don't
game?
expect it.
Yeah,
Like
and it-
when people aren't looking, people are like, hey, Kevin Young made a catch. You're like, really? And then you'll see him with the ball, and you're like, oh, he did make a catch. He's just as surprised as you are.
He's like, hey guys, I made a catch.
So don't expect it until he catches that.
But the ones that he makes during playoffs are in clutch moments. Though,
Yes, for
right?
sure.
So it's
I've
pretty-
seen a couple of those, yeah.
Right, Gino?
Yeah.
Tier 2!
You do.
No, when I think when he got into tier 1 with Nick Malika, was it what team
Not
was that?
head of power.
What? Right?
Yes.
It was on
Yeah.
that.
What? Yeah.
And he caught Rob.
I think.
Yeah, he caught Rob, right?
Caught Rob, yeah.
Sean Rogan ducked.
Yeah,
right?
pick up
Yeah.
the ball.
And
Pick up
Kevin was right there. And he got robbed.
like,
He got robbed. Rob got robbed.
And then CB was like, oh fuck, Rob, you got caught, right? And then he's like, when you see Kevin Young's face, it's like, it doesn't matter. So happy.
Let the kid have his moments.
but no, here's the thing, like, it was really good because like he wanted that like 2-1, and you guys called him up and he played really well.
Yeah, he did.
I still remember like watching that catch. Like, yeah, he didn't know he had it, but at the same time, it's like one of those annoying catches. Like, fuck, he has it.
Yeah.
I'm walking off now.
You gotta be good to be lucky. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, I remember when you guys poached him from me. It's cool. I remember. But it's alright.
Yeah. One thing about him that I want to mention is, for me personally though, it's kind of easy for me to hit him out or like throw him off his game with pump fakes and stuff. So,
Yeah, he's bad at blocking.
so if he,
He
so-
is.
no, okay, yeah. But if he's on your team, I'd highly advise someone that can ease the pressure off of him or like
yeah.
get the tension off of him too. Like very annoying 5 or 3 with a whole bunch of pump fakes or like
Yeah, maybe we start the balls like 1-2 or something like that to just get the
Even
balls
it
away
out.
from him.
yeah.
He likes to jump, right, and stick his leg out.
I don't
Yeah, he
even
gets
know.
clipped.
He sticks his hand out.
And he blocks with his hand. Coming in at number 11, Darnell Cooper.
Darnell Cooper.
Sorry, Dylan.
Dylan.
Dylan
Cooper.
Darnell.
I think Debs
Dornell.
should be the person to talk about the best sweeper of.
The best we
Best trader.
Yeah.
Do you like him or do you hate him? Like I get so confused playing on Spartans.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way I am with him.
It's like how you communicate
I
with
give
him
him so much
almost.
shit.
Yeah. And he starts yelling at you, then you start yelling louder, then louder, then louder, and
Yeah. Well,
Try to keep
because
his composure.
Sometimes.
You have to match his intensity.
yeah.
Fucking
Don't worry about that.
Fucking composure.
We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I mean, he's back in the day, he was a really, really scary player to play against. He'd do this some kind of snake cobra thing on the
Oh
floor.
yeah,
I
the
think
Cobra.
he should bring that back.
Yeah, the Cobra Coop is what we call it.
Yeah.
Cobra
And,
Coop.
yeah, he just do this thing on the floor where he's just
He'll
like a
catch
snake.
you out. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's such a good catcher back in the day. But now I just find that he trades a lot, and I keep telling him, stop trading, we really need you. But he's like, no, this is the way I play. So, no, just take it. And then I'm like, no, we need you. And we just keep arguing back and forth. But, I love the guy. He's good.
Yeah.
Anyone has anything good to say about Coop?
I
Oh, he still has a good
like
throw.
him.
Yeah.
I've never played with him. I want to play with him.
He's
He
fun.
throws a good
Yeah,
curveball. I mean,
About Coop is, especially for VDL, I think, like, he's a very like extreme case, but like his competitiveness, like if his team is kind of down, their morales are low and kind of giving up, Coop's not gonna tolerate that.
Very intense.
Yeah.
A very emotional player.
Very good
I like the
blocker.
emotion.
Very good blocker.
Very good blocker. Shags the ball. He makes a lot of catches by the line too, right?
Yeah, like if he has last ball, he's really good at
He
sucking
knows-
in
yeah.
balls in. You showed that clip of Coop where I was yelling last ball.
Yeah.
He knows how to like suck in all the balls, so it's really good.
He used to like teach Dodgeball 101 too, right? And he's really good at explaining the mechanics and everything. Even if you're not on the same team, I highly advise like asking him for advice on how to like throw different types of balls, because like
He's a softball player too, right? So
yeah, he's really good at explaining. His throws are really tricky too. He needs to pace himself too, because later half, all of Spartans actually, like we tend to like
throw the catch at a critical moment.
yeah, we get tired by the end too. So like as long as he's having fun round robin and steps up to saves up for the day of the playoffs, I think he'll be like destroying everything. Number 10.
Number 10, Jacky LEUNG.
Jackie.
Jacky, not only has he been playing the past 2 or 3 unicorn tournaments, but I've played in many teams with him. Right now I'm playing K-pop All-Stars with him. Very good throw. It's hard, it's tricky, it's got a nice dip. Sometimes it dips too much and only lands like 5 feet in front of him. He likes to jump block quite often. But he's a very good player. Generally, he likes to play 1 or 5, 6-ish. He can play corners. Overall, I like playing with Jacky because he's a fun player in general, a great personality, great attitude, and I just have fun playing with him. If there was one thing that I would say would be his like not downfall, but like just one like I guess criticism on Jacky is that sometimes high throws and stuff might get to his head too much, or if there's like a missed call, or if he sees somebody that's cheated, it gets to his mind, it gets in his head too much, and it takes over his actual game. Like if that aside, he's awesome, but once that gets in his head, he's kind of fucked.
Gets tilted.
He gets kind of tilted, yeah. So like, but otherwise, like yeah, he's very experienced playing unicorn, a great player, great pickup for any team. Yeah.
I've
Played with him on Team China.
There you go.
Right.
You guys won.
Yeah, well, we won.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just very solid. He blocks really well, catches pretty well. I would say probably his throw is his best attribute.
Yeah.
Yeah, just solid to have in your corners. Very patient, very disciplined with the ball. Won't throw too many catches, and
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, just solid all around. Don't got really anything bad to say about him.
Yeah. Only played with him at TOC last year. Although he has a really strong throw, his wind-up's really quick too.
Yeah.
Like when every time I try to like
Barely
trade with
wind
him,
up, yeah.
like he always beats me.
It's a quick
because-
snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever I try to like go one-on-one with him, I try to like throw him off by like doing pump fakes and stuff. But never go for a trade with Jacky because he'll always win.
Number 9, JVU.
JVU.
JVU. DJ.
JJ.
DJ. JVU.
It's not just Jay, it's Jay.
No, Jay is one of my favorite players to play with. Out of my 12 tier 1s, I won 7 with Jay. And yeah, so like it's quite a bit. And yeah, like we love playing on the same team. We both play the mid position, so it's like even though we both play mid, we have different styles of playing. And he's just an awesome player. He attracts the balls a lot, and he's able to survive, and he makes clutch catches at the end. And he's actually also like not necessarily one of the people you think of right away that can take out a 5-on-1, 6-on-1 situation, but he's done it before many times in playoffs. So he's capable of taking a team out on his own. Not necessarily with his arm, but with his smarts. So
And it makes
clutch.
catch.
And he makes
clutch
catch
catch.
back.
he'll make his clutch catches at the end, which is
Very
fucking
Very
clutch.
clutch,
So,
yeah. Very experienced.
yeah.
And you're gonna see him as a middle player, but he could play 5 or 6. I would probably have him on the 5 or 6 side more than the 1 side. But I mean, if you can afford it, you probably want him in the middle. That's where he does most damage.
Damage.
Yeah.
But does like to drink a lot too.
He does
Yeah.
drink a lot.
Yes.
But he handles his alcohol pretty well too, right?
Yeah.
He's very reliable on the court.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Me, Raph, James, and Debs, we play with him on Tuesday.
This season.
I
Very
think.
calming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first started playing Tier 1 VDL, I think he was the player that I learned the most just by watching how he plays. How, like, he's a very aggressive 3 too. Like, he always, like, comes up with those, like,
Yes.
obvious looking pump fakes, but it always works. Because
Yeah,
he does
it
it
still
at the
gets
most,
you.
Yeah, he does it at the most inconvenient timing, and he gets the balls for the team.
Yeah, actually.
Kind of like this while picking
Yeah.
up a ball.
And he still gets you.
Still gets you.
Pushing people back. Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Yeah, I actually modeled my game after Jay and Mattia, although Mattia's not going, but you know, yeah, he's solid. You can learn from him for sure. If you're like a middle player, that's probably who you want to model your game after, especially if you're like an offensive middle. Like that's the guy to be watching.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Number 8.
Oh!
Mr. Chiropractor Nathan Ing. He's in the building.
Dr. Bicep.
Dr. Bicep.
Flex for it.
That's our thumbnail.
Yeah.
Dr. Bicep.
He's also single.
Coming at you, coming through.
Is this your first time?
First unicorn, yeah.
First unicorn. First unicorn.
Tell us about your game.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Not your game with the ladies, but your dog.
Oh yeah, can't get that away. Can't get that away.
Hey, just to mention, he was on our top 10 highlights.
Yes,
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
was.
one of the catches, right?
Yeah, yeah.
man. That flick.
Oh yeah, on Byron.
Knows how to use his fingers.
Yeah, yeah. It's because he's a chiropractor. You guys are in your dirty man.
Lots of practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know. I think I'm a decent, versatile player. I can play most positions.
Yeah,
And typically get stuck in the middle because I don't have the hardest throw, I guess.
But you have,
But it's
you
tricky.
have one of the trickier throws.
Trickier
yeah,
throw,
it's
right.
crazy. It's
Yeah.
fucking yeah. Probably, in my opinion, the latest breaking throw out of anyone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Like literally, like it just comes here and then it fucking goes over here right away. It's nuts.
Yeah.
This season though, I've seen you kill 6 guys.
Yeah, you made a video and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, oh, Nathan killed 6 people in this video.
That was really impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, look at that.
Man.
Do you guys say he's single?
Yeah, he's single.
Yeah.
Single.
Oh, okay.
That's all that matters.
He was
Yeah.
single on the court too when he
Is
killed
that,
Man.
I like to drink too, so I'm coming for the party.
All right, there you go.
Oh, you once broke your teeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of partying,
Oh my god. I got too drunk at a pub night and then knocked
Try
my
to
teeth
jump.
out.
Try to jump.
did you try jumping over or you just walked over it?
No, I tried to jump over and then I came down and hit my face on the cement.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And
But
some
he went
parkour
back to
skills.
partying right after that.
Yeah.
I mean, I played with Nate once, years ago,
Oh yes.
with
God's of War.
God's War, right? God's
We
War?
win, yeah.
God's
Oh,
War?
I remember
Yeah.
that team.
Yeah, we lost you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. we made the finals though. We made the finals.
it
Totally
with
random
Brandon?
team. What's that?
Was it with
with
Brandon?
Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I caught his ball and I was like pointing at him.
Yeah.
He was like, continue, got caught.
Yeah, no. Brandon's looking at Win.
Wait, are you sure the balls weren't sweaty?
But yeah,
Yeah.
Nathan's a great player to play with, teammate, and just overall, fucking like you said, very versatile. Out of everyone on this list, he's
I would
one of the
say-
few people that can play all the positions.
Yeah, I would say he's the most versatile player available. Can play 1 through 6. Got a good catch, got a good block, got a good throw. Just
All
got
around.
all around player.
Good patience makes the people on the other side very uncomfortable too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, very comfortable.
And he
Very
doesn't give up on
uncomfortable.
the play. Just make sure you guys watch the other video.
But y'all forgetting, he can do a one-arm pull-up.
Oh, we should.
We're gonna have to see that.
We should put his link. His video's on the link.
Instagram, change paint dog. Go watch.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see that later.
I think you need to change your handle to Dr. Biceps.
Yeah.
Just look at his arms right now. Oh, he's covered it up.
Oh, is that?
It's like, hey guys, this thing's shaking from flexing.
Coming in at number 7,
Coming in
one
hot.
of my boys coming hot, David Cheng,
Hey.
aka Dave. He likes to be called Dave.
Yeah, or Jackie.
Or Jackie.
Or Angus.
Wait, what?
Yeah, somebody called him Angus. Kennedy called him Angus. It's a gay guy.
We're in the huddle.
Yeah. What was it? Hey, stop slurring.
Yeah, he's like, we're in the huddle. It was our team, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that Angus guy over there, you gotta watch out for his throw because he likes to sneak up on you. It's like, who's Angus?
It's like the guy wearing purple. Oh, David! It's so funny. Like, you've been playing against this guy for how many seasons already?
Yeah.
How many years already?
And then before we knew who he was, we used to call him Jackie. Every Asian person was called Jackie.
Every Asian person that played one was Jackie, right?
Yeah.
He's Jackie.
Sean Rogan, when we're reffing, he's like, oh, there's 2 Jackies.
Jackie versus Jackie. What do we do?
Well, let's get to let's get to David. Yeah, I guess it's fitting that you said
Yeah, David is one half of Chen and Dave's hot pot.
There you go.
We feel like he has the best throw on our team. Other people may disagree, but we've talked about it quite a bit, and we feel like if we have one ball left, he's going to be the guy throwing, not because of defensive liabilities, but because we feel like he has the highest chance of hitting somebody out. We think he has the hardest throw if he has the full windup, and yeah, he's
Over Kevin Chung?
over Kevin Chung, over Sam Coe.
Wait. I'm gonna hold you there.
There you
I
go.
just watched one of you guys' videos. 2 balls left. David's still on, and you guys left the balls to Sam Coe and Kevin Chung.
What was this?
Playoffs. This past
Yeah, I
one,
wasn't
you guys
there. I
won.
wasn't. I can't speak to that.
Doesn't count.
But usually it should be David. Yeah, I think he's super solid. He stays alive very well when he's not sloppy and exhausted. But
Trying to block.
or he's blocking better. He's lost a little bit of weight since last season or the season before.
Is he single too? I heard.
He is single also.
Hey, you got some competition.
Oh.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
can we not put them in the same sentence? That's disrespectful for Nathan.
I mean, like, can David do a 1-arm pull-up?
I don't know. Who knows? We have a strictly business relationship. We're not really friends. No, but he's good. Yeah, I think very highly of him. I think the highest of him out of everybody here. But you know, he's good.
Wait, like here or like?
No, I like
Everywhere.
All over.
No, I think he's been playing pretty well this past season actually. And he's won his first tier 1
Yes.
previously.
He carried that.
Yeah.
that
Oh
series.
yeah.
He made the catch.
On,
He made the
on
catch.
song.
And-
Oh, he's back. He's back.
And then he cleaned up.
That's why he left, because oh fucking David.
He didn't want to talk about him at all.
Exhausted.
Oh, dude.
If you get David, he probably plays best at the 5. We've tried him out at 1 and 6. He's best at the 5.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
crossed easily at 1.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say TOC. He also played 5, and it was.
That's where he's most comfortable, and that's where he likes to play.
Oh, yeah.
He can play 1 and 6, but he would prefer to play 5.
Second, I think honestly, I would say second nicest guy I've ever met on like the dodgeball court. He was
Yeah.
always smiling.
God.
Who's the first?
First is Kevin.
I love David. He's one of my boys. I rag on him so much. It's because like every time he's on there and I'm there watching him, he gets caught randomly somehow, and I keep laughing at him.
Like
But
Monica.
like yeah, like my.
We'll show that one day in the amateur hour.
But the past year, he's fucking been playing phenomenal.
Yes.
Last season, he made the finals twice and he won once. Tuesdays and Thursdays, and he won Thursdays, the hardest night to fucking win. And he clutched for that team, so like he's been playing great. He's in our top 10 for a reason, and that's why, you know, we're giving them nothing but praises right now.
Super fun to be with.
Yeah, awesome. Speaking of other single fucking people here,
Carson?
number 6.
Speaking of trash.
Speaking of single trash players, we got number 6, ENZO CHOI. His first time in
Only
unicorn as
6?
well. Only 6.
Unbelievable.
Only 6.
It rhymes with sex.
Why is he on this list?
It's top 10 trash.
Yeah, fair enough.
It
Makes so much sense.
should be number 1.
Gotta be number 1 somewhere.
Who wants to start off with ENZO?
I think he should.
ENZO will
what do you
start
see
off with
yourself?
ENZO.
Yeah, if you pick me above 50, you're reaching and you're probably gonna lose. So please don't. No, like seriously. Yeah, I don't know. I generally like to play middle, but I'll play anything, preferably like 3 or 1. I can't play 6. I don't know why. I just don't understand it. I must be like stupid or something, but I don't know. Some people say it's easy to play. I can't get it. I suck. Don't pick me, please.
But maybe have like one good play a night. Or
Yeah.
at least that only happens in RDL.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
No, go.
No, I was gonna say, Enzo's an awesome. I played once with Enzo a couple of seasons ago, Super Mario Bros. But like,
That was when I had 2 knees.
and my knee was fucked up.
Oh yeah.
But no, Enzo. There's one thing that Enzo does that nobody else really does in VDL is that he'll go right up at the line, eat like 5, 7, 10, fucking 20 balls. He'll catch one of them.
Yeah.
And he'll keep like 80% of the balls in the area. So like, he knows how to make the right sacrifices for the team. He'll make the one catch, and then the team has ball possession, and he doesn't need to go to work, and he just goes out of bounds by the refs. Get ready for high fives because his team's gonna take over and win. But that's what Enzo does really well. It's fucking amazing how he does it. Like his arms are all like right here, and he'll still manage to make that one right. Like he's just like this, and he'll make that one catch. It's like, how the fuck do you do that? But yeah,
At least you go
that's-
for the catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when you're not athletic enough to make reactionary catches, you just gotta time it. And just, you know,
And pray.
whatever sticks, you know?
He shrugged.
No, he's good. He's good. I was gonna say the same thing, that he like makes these crazy catches up in the line.
Wow.
Yeah,
But
I see
legs
it all the
for his
time.
knee patties.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
get that knee brace, you get just like run a stick of glue on the side of it, and just like it helps you catch. Nobody's caught on yet, but you know, there's no rule against it.
Only chalk, only chalk, no chalk.
Yeah, no chalk.
But glue allowed.
Yeah, of course.
Why are you telling them? I'm coming to the unicorn with a knee injury.
Yeah.
You gotta put 2, you know?
Number 5 here, Mr. Sung Lee.
Hey.
Wrong song, dude.
Love is an open door.
Get out of here! Amateur hour. Hey, get for the amateur hour.
I don't know, like, I want to get your guys' opinion too, because like, initially I saw myself as a middle 3 player, but
He's not a middle.
No.
yeah,
You're not a
I've been
He's not a
playing
middle.
on 1 and 5 a lot, so
I would say 5 is probably his best position.
Yeah.
Cinco.
Cinco.
Very talented, has all the like physical tools, still a little bit raw, and sometimes will reach for balls or make sloppy trades, but other than that, just a little bit more experience and he'll have the whole package.
What I like with Sung is when there's multiple balls thrown at him, and he always seems to catch like the high one where when he jumps, and he would catch it right here. That's pretty cool, man. Like, it's pretty hard to track, especially like you don't expect one high one that goes over there, but you always seem to just go for that one. Like, do you just single out that one that you know it's gonna go high for sure?
I just try to predict some players. If they're throwing low, I just have to jump high. It's usually the odd one out too, the ball
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
getting thrown high, so I just go.
Because that's where you make most of your catches, where you jump up and then you make that catch. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. If I get chosen later, the better. Last week I tore my tendon on my finger at SDL, so don't choose me early.
He'll be fine by.
He'll be fine by unicorn.
Yeah, it just sounds like excuses
I mean,
to me.
like, if you guys see him on the playoffs for this season for VDL, he's fine.
But Sun's a quick study. I've crossed him a couple times because I've played against him a lot. And ever since I hit him out those few times, he's had my number. Cannot cross the guy anymore.
What I like about Sung is he's still very, very enthusiastic about the game.
Yeah.
Like, after every playoffs, we end up coming back to my house, watching clips, talk about Dodgeball all night,
Many,
and
many
analyzing videos.
And
So
eat some
he's-
udon.
And eating. Yeah.
So he's still has that edge to be better and always wants to be better, and sometimes can get salty with like if someone doesn't choose him or something like that. He's like, oh, I gotta prove them wrong, right?
Choose him high.
Yeah. So,
Satisfy his-
no, yeah. If you choose him low, then he'll be like, oh, I should have been picked higher. I'm gonna show those fuckers, right? So he can be like that.
Dude ranked himself 11.
Yeah.
An idiot.
You remember
When?
when
He said one twice.
Oh, yeah. 2 times!
Wait, which one are you referring to?
I'm referring to Hot Pot.
No, is it the? Is it,
Oh,
Like,
that
you
was a
remember
joke
place-
though. Yeah, because initially, like, Hot Pot kind of half invited me to be on the team, and they told me to, like, oh,
Hold up.
hold
Yeah,
up.
hold up.
And after like 2 months or something, they're like, yeah, we decided to play with 4, and I'm like, oh, okay. I could have been looking for teams, but that's cool, guys.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
yeah, that's why he's.
And then he's
hired.
like, I'll show them.
Yeah.
Get caught by David.
I'll show them.
Give them this. Here,
But you've kind of fucked up. They're not gonna put you on the team now.
It's fine.
No, but yeah, no. Sung, I played with Sung 3 seasons ago. Was it?
24?
Is it 27 now?
27,
So,
yeah.
So yeah, Spirit Depth. So it's 3 seasons ago. Now playing with him now, and he's improved so much. Just last season, actually, me and Mike Kennedy, we were just talking, and we're just like, yeah, Sung's probably the most improved VDL player that you actually see drastically within like a season's time, right? Like the way that you take charge on the court. Like we said, we believe you are probably best at 5. Even at 5, you might switch over to 3-5, like depending on who you're trying to ball match. But the way you take advantage, the way you take control of the court, and I don't know why people are gonna learn eventually, but they still throw at you like on their own off the opening rush, and you'll make those catches up at the line, and they're still like, well, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like you saw your teammates get caught, but they still keep going. like, damn it, K-pop! I get caught, but yeah, no. Sung is a great pickup for whoever's gonna pick him for this draft. He's always improving, and yeah, like Deb said, he's super enthusiastic, and that's already like maybe a quarter of the battle of making sure you have a great player on your team, someone that actually cares about the game and loves the game, and is always a student of the game, and that's Sung right here.
Because half the vets, they don't care anymore.
Yeah,
That's true.
Because I won some
It's the most decorated Filipino VDL player. I'm just saying. Cheers.
What I gotta say about Sung is playing on this team with him this season. He plays that middle role. I feel like he should play 5 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But like, even though you don't feel like you're doing well, he encourages you to keep going, because he knows what you're capable of.
Yeah.
For me, that's incredibly valuable, because like, no matter what you do, no matter what happens, right? Like, he'll help you out.
Well, you should throw in there that he's the most aerodynamic player.
No, we don't have to mention that. It's okay.
Yeah, about Sung.
Wait,
He is the most.
how do you know?
I know. Everybody knows. Sung is the most aerodynamic player in VDL. He's the most committed player to winning playoffs because he shaves his legs so he becomes more aerodynamic and he flies through the air. And by the time Unicorn comes around, his leg hair will probably still be, pretty barren. He might do a reshave, you never know, but he's committed.
Guys, I have a stomach ache after you. So
Alright, so from one guy that has no hair to a guy that has one of the best hairs in VDL.
Luscious.
Number 4,
Very coy.
I like
Kevin Chung.
Yeah.
You want to start with Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin Cheung is solid. He plays 6 and maybe 5, but mostly 6. We feel like he's probably a very, very, very good second option on a team. Whenever he's the best player on the team, they do like shit. So I don't know. We probably have him ranked a little bit too high. He's solid. He can throw. Yeah.
Why is that second? Like if he's first.
Just I think the way he plays, he doesn't get like a ton of hits, but he controls the court very well. He can't block, he can't catch, so he just kind of
Why did you
exists.
guys rank him so damn high?
He can catch. I've
He
seen
used
him
to be
catch.
able to
Yeah,
catch.
he's not catching as much.
I
Yeah,
know.
he's
Because
He
catch
throws
shit.
hard.
But his throw is harder
His
now.
throw is
Yeah.
harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he needs a lot of pressure on the other side to do well.
To be able to do, yeah.
Yeah. When people are focusing on the other side, he'll get a lot of hits. He'll
Yeah.
be able to counter a lot or cross. But I don't know, he doesn't block super, super well, so when he's the number one option, he gets pinned down a lot. And he's always looking to reset. Always.
And you can do that in Unicorn.
Yes.
He's
So
a
I
very-
guess that makes him better.
He's a very patient player too. I realized playing
Yeah.
with him at TOC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he used to be a bit more like aggressive with his throws and catches, but very smart player. I don't know what you meant by that because he's ranked 4th and you ranked him 4th.
Yeah. I play really well with him, so that's me, but he's pretty trash.
So much love.
Yeah,
He's alright.
hot pot people.
Hardy's got a very malleable face.
Oh yes.
Malleable as
Like,
in like, oh yeah,
stretchy.
yeah, very stretchy. I don't know how else to explain it, but his face is really stretchy. He's got a lot of skin on his face. Ask him to show you when he's drunk.
Well, I saw one of the photos. Who posted it? Was it Sam?
I
posted?
had a video of it.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, no, there was a photo on the group chat where he's like him and Enzo, and then his face is so scary.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's one ugly ass.
It's like, oh, what? That's Kevin?
No, he's alright.
He's pretty
He's
good. He's a
okay.
good player.
No, yeah. I played with Kevin a couple seasons with quad goals, like 2, I think, seasons, and awesome player, like very fun. He low key likes trash talking as well.
Yeah, he
right?
loves
Oh, yeah, he
he
does.
loves trash
He
talk.
does.
Talks a lot, but on the public he's like, hey, I'm cool, guys, I'm cool. But like in private, like, he's fucking like, yeah, but let's mess this guy up. And stuff. That's K Chung. But yeah, when I first noticed Kevin in VDL ages ago, he had a decent throw. He was able to catch a lot better. Now his catching isn't as good as it was back then, but his throw has fucking gotten so much harder. Right, Mo? He keeps hitting you in the face too. So Mo knows. But overall, he's gotten a lot more patient, like what Sung said, and he's a great player to play with. And yeah, he's 4 in our list for a reason, and he'd be a great first-round pickup for whichever captain will get him. Number 3, Shane BABU. First time coming too.
Shane BABU.
Shane BABU.
How many titles does he have? 18?
I think
He's more than everybody on this list.
Yes, yeah. I think he's at 18.
Yeah.
I don't think he plays as much anymore, but
No.
he's just giving me
That's
a
so
hard
hard.
time. Like it's really hard to like want to trade with him. Like he throws hard. He can make those like regular catches
Yeah,
and
as long
bullshit
as,
catches
yeah.
between his legs too. Like
Yeah.
I've seen him do that multiple
He's-
times.
He's very hard to hit too.
Yeah.
He is very
just
hard
like
to hit.
just move a little bit.
Yeah.
And he just dodges everything. For some
He's-
reason, it was like 4 balls coming at him. He'll just go,
Yeah.
and he
And the one in the middle, he'll catch it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he'll catch it too.
Yeah, he probably has one of the most accurate throws.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, hard, low, and accurate.
He's probably got the most accurate, hardest throw in the league.
Yeah, between him and Brandon Wen, probably.
Oh, he throws much harder than Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon's accurate too, but not necessarily hard.
That's
When
hard.
when Brandon throws hard, he misses. But yeah, no, Shane, I played with Shane many times with Reckless, and he's very reliable. Like, you don't see him when you see Shane and observe how he plays. He's very simple. He'll just stay in the back, block, and counter. that's his game. That's all he does. He'll make the random catches, but it's not what he's known for.
Yeah.
But he'll make those hits, and like like we said, he's fucking accurate, and I don't know how people can't really hit him out, but he just knows how to block properly, and he's a very simple player, very simple game.
You don't luck into 18 championships.
You don't luck into 18 championships at all.
Yeah.
No, not at all. You might luck into 1, but not 18.
Raf.
Oh, Raph won that one fair and square.
He made the game-winning hit.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah. Respect. Put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Hey man, that wasn't a fluke though. Did that to me.
Now we crack in the top 2.
2 times.
And what rhymes with 2 is Victor Lou.
And he's on 2 times.
2 times. I mean, not 2 should I start with Vic?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So Vic.
Lily?
Oh, actually, yeah, no, we'll let the
Why
two-time
me?
the two-time champ who's drafted Victor twice.
Hey,
Start.
he said before to other people too, I only drafted Victor because other people didn't take him. He was the one who was left over. Yeah, if they took Victor, I would have happily taken Byron or Steve-O. Like, come on. You guys didn't leave me with a choice. But no, Victor has his merits. He's somebody that I don't personally have to worry about, as long as I have someone on the other side that can take care of the court. Victor can just do whatever the hell he wants. I mean, I don't have to do a lot to protect him. He makes his own catches, he makes his own blocks. I mean, they don't even need me. I just do the drafting.
There was that one game where
You don't have to do a lot to protect them. What do you mean?
What do you mean? I just stand there. What are you talking about? I don't know.
I
don't know what you're speaking of. Okay.
I didn't say anything. Now you gave me a hint to a game that.
No, I wasn't the one who said it.
What's her name in the Calgary chat? Like Mitchell, was it? Calgary Mitchell.
Calgary
So can you tell us anything about that or?
I protected him once, and the name just stuck.
Yeah.
I will never do it again. Never.
He doesn't need protecting though, for sure, because he can block really well. And when I play 2 with him, I don't have to do any of that. You know, he can just block. He sees everything. You know, he's just really good at that, and he can catch really well and throw. He can do a lot of damage.
Oh, shit! Oh, we have Jack Daniels right there, so.
Yeah. I think he's like the most athletic person in this VDL list.
Yeah, sorry, I'll just. Do you wanna
Finish off.
I was just gonna say I put him as 1, only because he has experience in the Unicorn. He's played against all these players, over the number 1 person who hasn't played. We'll get to that later, but I think, and he has so much potential. I mean, he hasn't played this season at all because he kind of took a break.
Yeah.
But he's still the most athletic guy and can do so much with his catching shot.
So much what? so much what?
I was gonna say
So much what?
stuff.
What kind of stuff?
I just got back from a fight yesterday. Okay, I'm really tired.
So she's still jet lagged. Yeah, she's still jet lagged.
Yeah, she took a lot of damage from the
Anyways, you know,
Victor.
James.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say I think out of everyone in the league, I think I have the most fun playing with Victor. Played with him for many seasons, many teams. I think we won 5 championships together, possibly. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, typically, because the big 3 is Steve, Al, Byron, Victor, right? The reason why we have Victor here in number 2 is because, as Deb said, he's not playing this season, which may be a hinder to how he might perform next season. Even though Deb's had him as 1, the majority of us had Victor as 2.
and last season he
Last
didn't
season,
do so well.
yeah,
he
so-
played 2 teams, I think.
at least 2. Yeah, he could have been 3.
One was in tier 2, right?
Yeah, there's
Yeah. Yeah. So.
1.5.
one.
Yeah.
And like
then
he made
did-
no catches.
in
Oh,
both,
yeah.
Yeah, in all 3
So
of his
he's kind of
seasons.
like in a slump.
Yeah. So he's coming off of not really playing well from last season, not playing at all this season. But because he's the most athletic person in this
His-
whole VDL.
His potential.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
potential ceiling is higher than anyone else's. but based off of what we can see right now, based on what we kind of know, we had to put him at number 2. Right.
Yeah.
But love the guy. 2-time champ.
Two-time!
Two-time. But we gotta give this girl some credit too because of that.
I think James game, like we were talking about Victor before, and you said he is probably the most like talented dodgeball player.
Yes.
Yeah, and I didn't know. Well, I didn't fully agree to that just because I didn't see his full potential. But when he came back for Kings and Queen tournament after a season of not playing, he had a really good run, and he was making his usual like Victor play, like catching Jackie during a showdown and coming up with those pinpoint crosses. And
Oh yeah.
that's when I understood. Oh, okay, that's probably what James meant by the most talented player.
Yeah.
But I ranked him as first also. I think going into Unicorn, although he hasn't played the season of Dodgeball, I don't think he will have any like what was it, rust in his like. He won't be rusty at all. If not, he's gonna go into like Unicorn all like refreshed up.
I don't know about that rest thing. I mean, he did get caught up by Edwin, right?
How many times? How many times?
Yeah.
2 times. Hey, we don't call him Ed losing.
Yeah.
Ed King!
Ed try.
Yeah.
No,
Ed
he's
King.
Ed winning.
Respect on his name.
Ed
Ed
No,
King!
heck no.
Ed
But,
King.
Yeah, that kind of ties into like what we talked about earlier. I think before Edwin started catching him out, he kind of got drilled by one of the refs called that he wasn't really happy with. So if he like
That was probably my call.
yeah, so if
Okay.
he like stays focused, I don't think he'll have a rough time at all.
Yeah. I won my first title with him,
Mhm.
and there were some games where he like 1v4,
Carry.
1v5 games.
Yeah.
It's pretty,
Like 2 in a
it's
row,
pretty
wasn't it?
insane to catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like we kind of like poke fun at him when I think he was Sylvia was the last person, and then he called back Victor, and then Victor eliminated it was like 4 guys, and then after the game was done, that round was done, we were like, yay Sylvia! Even after Victor just like killed like 4 or 5 guys.
Great catch, Sylvia.
Yeah, great catch Sylvia.
Hey man, you gotta give it to Sylvia though. She brought back victory.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sylvia played amazing that series.
Yeah.
Like she made some pretty clutch catches. But
Great job, Sylvia. So proud of you.
Got you.
You're welcome, Sylvia.
yeah. But yeah, he's an amazing player. Just watching him like carry a team. Like one was the showdown against Shane, and the other one was like I think it was like CV and Yams left, and then he did this. He did this one cross to CV where right, just clipped him right by the wall. Oh, it was amazing. It was so fun to watch. And then I think there was also one game when it was me and him left against we're playing against your guys' team, Super Mario Ballers.
Okay.
And because like the previous season we got eliminated by Super Mario Ballers, so it was kind of like a hurdle. And then it was me and him against Stu left, and then we both threw at Stu. And Stu threw to him. He got hit, and then he didn't know if Stu was hit. And then when he found out that he actually got hit, he was like, "Oh, thank God!" Because we're finally over that hump. Because we
The
used to
Super Mario Ballers.
with the Super Mario Ballers.
Also, I think last thing for me to add about Victor, like if he knows that he hit the ground before he hits you, he'll call it.
Yeah.
He'll call it. Yeah.
Very honest player. And the number 1 ranked player according to our own lists. First time coming to Unicorn, Sexy Sam Cole.
Sexy Samco.
Alright, let's what you can start with.
Yeah, I think first and foremost, like Samco is just like a pleasure to be with.
Yeah.
Like he's always smiling, he's always joking
Such a
around.
nice
He's
guy.
such a nice guy. He's not single, so
He's
just
married.
give up. Yeah, just get out of your head.
Enzo
To
is
a
like-
doctor.
Yeah, to a doctor. So he's very good. He only plays the 1, but you know you build your team around him. He can throw, he can catch, he can be sexy. You know, he does everything.
Man.
Can I add on or not?
You kind of covered everything.
I watched him in Kings and Queens where I heard he carried the team, right?
Well, he had Trong on his team, so he was playing 5-on-6 most of the time. And he still won.
Well,
so
yeah, I know, that's pretty crazy.
results speak for themselves.
I'm playing with Sam this season. It's our I guess our TOC practice team. Played with Sam last TOC, and I played with him a couple of seasons ago for their quad goals team. But yeah, Sam's gotten so much better now. He's a lot more consistent. His throws and his catches and his defensive blocking has been among the best, and that's the reason why primarily we put Sam just a little bit above Victor in our rankings, just because he's a lot more consistent now going into Unicorn, and because he took over at the Kings and Queens tournament a week or two ago, just last week. That's another reason why we had to really add him to as the number one on our own list. But yeah, besides the fact that Enzo already said that Sam's a great personality to play with. It is his first time playing in Unicorn, so it might be a little bit different. But because he's an athletic person as well, he's a badminton and volleyball player.
He's so good.
I don't think he plays
Or
volleyball.
He's really good at badminton.
Yeah, he's a great badminton player. So he's got a wicked throw, a wicked curve, and yeah, fucking awesome player to play with. Anyone else want to add?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if we had to sell you on Sam Coe, then you're probably behind, and you should probably do some research on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. We shouldn't really have to sell you on Sam Coe.
Yeah. You should watch Deborah C's channel,
Yeah.
Just
Like, share, subscribe.
Some weekly games there. The Kings and Queens tournament is also there. Make sure you watch.
Playoff games.
Yeah. I know he eats a lot of spicy food.
Oh,
oh my god, he eats so much.
He eats a lot of meat.
Okay. He eats a lot of everything.
When I have hot pot night here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everyone was taking a break and he's just all right.
I have 7 boxes of meat.
Yeah.
And I'm oh my god.
Every time we go eat
with
every time we have hot pot with Sam, everybody's done excuse me, everybody's done eating, and then he'll be like, all right, I'm ready for carbs.
Oh man.
Oh my god, we're gonna puke. Okay, I got it. And he'll just eat all of the udon by himself. She agrees.
Yeah. I can't see, but she can see.
Yeah.
Meat.
But she knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Sexy Sam. Yeah, I know. I went through all 7 boxes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you want some noodle, please? Just eat some noodles.
You're yeah, soon. We're getting to it. Just give me another hour.
Yeah, he can eat.
Sam Cole.
He likes the spicy food too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our Unicorn Rankings video today. Tune in next time as we will be going over the draft. The actual draft, not picks, but once the teams are done after the 420 draft. We'll be making a video, making our own predictions as to who we think will probably win, who won't do that well, and we'll be doing some of our bet. Damn it, man. Fuck, I totally lost it. You scared me with that throw. But anyways, hopefully you guys tune into our next video as we'll be going over the draft order or the actual draft rankings of the teams once the 420 draft has been done. Does anyone else want to add on to?
Just make sure you like, share, and subscribe
Yeah.
to Deb's channel. Or our channel. I'm taking over, Deb. We know your account.
Leave a comment, we read the comments.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll reply back to all 5 comments. So.
Yes.
Make it 6 this time.
All of them. Black creamers.
Or some.
Oh, you didn't dodge that. Rank lower.
Yeah.
Frank Lowe, choose me later.
Alright, we good?
Yeah, we're
Cool.
good.
Alright, thanks guys. See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
2 times.
2
Alright, let's go to G-Man.
Let's go. G-Man.
No.
Alright.
We didn't go to G-Man.
We couldn't do that.